Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am with Favian Gutierrez. One of my old friends that fought on our event as an amateur and a pro debut and a professional fight. First of all, how you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Man, I haven't seen you for like
long time. I haven't fought since 2019.
Yeah, so it's a blink of an eye. It's 5 years. You have a 5 year lays off. And now, what happened to the last 5 years?
So honestly, COVID, obviously,
yes.
And COVID made it tough for fighting, but it actually made my business really good. So I've been doing personal training. My business has been really successful.
I've seen it. I follow you, and you got a lot of personal training going on.
Yeah.
Building your personal brand. You know, that's good for you, man. It's crazy because COVID, it hurts a lot of people, but I know a lot of people actually make money over COVID.
Yeah. So my personal training business has flourished. I've done really well, and there was actually no need for fighting. So I had my son. And
how old is your son?
He's about to turn 2. So I had my son, and I was just kind of content not fighting, and I didn't think I was going to fight again, but you know.
That little itch inside you.
So yeah, I spar. I still train at AKA, so I was sparring, helping some guys get ready for fights. I was helping Todd Duffy. I was helping Chuck Campbell. And everyone's been telling me I've been looking good. Being a hard-headed fighter, I had so many injuries prior to COVID, and I was taking fights for the wrong reasons. I'm feeling healthy now, and everyone keeps telling me that I should do a fight. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do one. See what happens.
Now in California, some of the people that don't know, once you hit 40 in California, get licensed is extremely difficult to even get licensed to fight. That's why a lot of fighters that, like Justin Baseman and some of the fighters that over 40 years old now, they're only fighting in the casino, because fighting for a sanctioned show is almost like really impossible. First of all, the medical, it's extremely expensive. It costs like, before even COVID, it's like $1,500 to $1,700 now, it's like almost 2G, just even on the medical. So once you hit 40, it's really difficult to chase your dream. Now this comeback, it's really good story for you to make it happen. If this is a one fight thing, or you wanna roll into a C1?
So great question. Look, honestly, before I stopped fighting, my last fight, I fought at Bellator, and everyone was telling me they thought I won that fight, and it still haunts me. It still bugs me at night that.
Who did you fight in Bellator?
Shit, I forgot his name. I'm gonna be honest. His name's escaping me right now. But I went to decision. I dropped him in the second round. I controlled him the entire second round.
Is it something Benson or?
Yeah.
Benson.
Yeah.
Yes, he actually fought on my show, making a debut against Daniel.
Daniel James.
Daniel James. Daniel Allen.
Yeah, Daniel Allen. Yeah. So I dropped him in the second round. I controlled the fight, and the third round, I thought I won in being an idiot. I'm fucking cruising around, and the judges, for some reason, give it to him. Like, people from his camp told me they thought I won, but you know what? At the end of the day, I fucked up. So it's a fight that eats at me. And to be honest, this fight, I want to come back, and whatever the outcome. Having my son now, I want to be able to show him, like, hey, look, your fucking pops came out, did this, like, and anytime that I want to show him, like, hey, you can do this, I don't want to just say, hey, you know what, you can do this, like, set your mind to it. I want to show him. I want him to have something to look back at. So, that brought me out.
That's pretty awesome. Now, are you bringing your son to come watch you fight?
No. He can watch on YouTube later.
All right. Well, it's a live stream pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, he'll step.
You can watch at home.
Yeah, he can watch at home, but that my wife and I will talk about that. We'll see if he'll be in the stand or not.
Yeah.
But
now, 2 years old is actually a very fun age. From my experience, when my daughter's 2, when my son was 2, it's like that's the age they kind of can carry on a little conversation. and they're kind of understanding a little bit.
Yeah.
A few months old is tough.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta learn how to walk. You gotta protect all the outlets.
Yeah.
But 2 years old, it's a fun age. You know, enjoy the moment. You know.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now, when are you turning 40?
Next year in January.
Next January. So you just hit 39.
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
So to answer your question, you know, I honestly, I'm gonna kind of like just play it by ear. But what my goal is, look, I'm in shape. I feel good. My body, I've come back from a bunch of injuries. Like being a hard-headed fighter, I was taking fights, accepting fights when I was injured. So look, if the opportunity comes up, let's go, right? I want to rock and roll. Like I had some up and down performances because I wasn't focused, I was injured. So now it's like, look, I'm focused. I want to take advantage of this time, whether it's a year, whether it's 2 years, who knows, but let's put on some fucking fun fights, you know?
Let's fucking do it, you know, get your medical done right after this. It's good for a whole year. And just let's rock it. And then now, this upcoming fight, it's a very, very interesting matchup because both you guys, I personally think both you guys should probably fight in a lower weight class, you know? Like, but Lorenzo was like, I want to fight heavyweight. I'm 220 right now. I'm like, ugh. All right, so here we go. We have two guys practically walk around identical weight. None of you guys going to be cutting either way. Keep eating the burrito and have a good diet and fighting as a title as a heavyweight, but both you guys pretty much agreed to fight like roughly around 220. So how much do you weigh walk around right now, Fabian?
Right now I'm like 224.
Yeah, that's you guys almost identical.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So well, and finally, I really like to have a heavyweight bout, and this is our heavyweight fight. Now, what do you know about your opponent, Lorenzo?
You know, honestly, from what I've seen, from what I've heard, he likes to stand up and exchange. Personally, like I said, whether it's 2-3 fights, I want to just fucking go out with a bang, man. Like, if it's a handful of fights, let's just do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I want people are paying money. They come in, they're traveling, whatever. So I want to give people something to look forward to, something.
Fireworks.
So he likes to stand up. I love to stand up. You know, let's just fucking do this shit, man. Let's
go. And it's crazy because both you guys are pretty similar age. He's going to be 38 soon, and then you're 39. So you guys are almost like a perfect matchup the way I look at it. I wasn't even planning to add another fight on the card. When you DM me, and then he also DM me because one of his teammates get on the card. And I'm like, okay, well, you want a 205 and this guy's one heavyweight. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. So I tell him, like, hey, I got this guy. Can you make a 205? So I'm not cutting weight. And you like, fuck it, let's go. I'm like, oh shit, this is a fight is meant to be. And definitely entreated a lot of fight fans that don't really understand grappling wrestling. This is the one fight that you can't miss it out. It's gonna be two guys standing there. It's gonna be some tree's gonna fall down. Let's see what happens.
Let's make this fun.
Now, training camp, working. Where do you training people right now?
So I work in a gym in Sunnyvale, Art of Play. So me and Dante Perez, we have our own gym, but I'm still training at AKA. So my fight camp, I'm still training with the guys out there. But
your business, you conduct your personal training business is in
Sunnyvale, yeah. Sunnyvale. So I'm splitting time. I'm driving back and forth. You know, like I said, just trying to make these handful of fights happen. And
let's talk a little bit about your business and let people know what you do. What do you specialize on personal training?
So with personal training, I do a little bit of everything. We do strength training, boxing, kickboxing. We have
martial art, CrossFit, shake.
So it's the concept behind the gym is the reason it's Art of Play is just it's all functional training, right? Everyone gets so fixated on one style of training, but it's like, why can't you do a little bit of everything, right? Absolutely. So as an athlete, as a father, like you want to be able to play with your kids, right? They play soccer, you want to be able to chase them around. You know what I mean? So it's that concept of, hey, you go out there, regardless if I'm 40, if I'm 50, I can go out there and play with my son, right? So it's we take training that usually you would use with athletes, and we're bringing it to your just everyday person, because it's like it encompasses everything: mobility, strength, agility. You know, so
absolutely. And you train people 7 days a week?
So 6 days a week right now. I'm
week.
working. Yeah, I try to get my 1 day off to do it for family. Yeah.
Now you're gonna have more personal pressure. You're gonna have more kids.
Yeah, I want one more.
One more?
Yeah.
It's a perfect time. 2 years old, and then now get the new one comes out.
That's why I'm trying to fit in some fights. My wife gave me the okay to fit in a few fights before the next one comes in. So
Nice. That's pretty awesome. Now, any special loved one, supporter, training partner, coaches that you want to shout out to for this upcoming fight?
Yeah. So number one, my wife. She's been in my corner this entire time. She's been. She was actually supported my decision, and actually she's told me like, hey man, I can tell that you need this in your life. Go and get your fight. So it's important to have a good person in your corner. So my coaches, all my coaches, my clients, that even everyone that supported the dream. So family, friends, and everyone that's continued supporting. That's the main reason I want to do this fight. Like. Everyone that's continued to support, believe, it's like fuck it. Let's have some fun fights, and I want to give people their money worth,
Yes. Well, I mean, I've known you I would say like over almost a decade now, probably over a decade. It's awesome to see some old friends that coming back to my promotion and keep fighting, and it's a great feeling to see some old faces. It's like I know you as not yet. It's like I'm way ahead of you, but I see you as a young guy, and then now mid-30s, and then now let's fucking keep this going, and it's pretty awesome, very inspirational. And some people like, I can't do this anymore. They're like 33, 34, but some people like, I'm 40, I want to do it again, but like, oh shoot, once you're over 40, you can't really fight on a sanction show. So this is now or never. If you want to make it, something itchiness in your body, like let's get it out there. This is the time.
And that's why I'm doing this. I want to show people, hey, you know what? I'm in this weird area where it's tough to, whether I compete or not. And I want to prove, like, you know what? I can come out here, I can compete, and I can hang in there.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
So Instagram. My first name, Favian_Gutierrez, Gutierrez. Same Favian Gutierrez on Facebook. Yeah, reach out.
And do you have a IG for your business?
Not at the moment. I need to be better at branding, so I'm working on it. But right now I have a good client base where I haven't. But we're starting to try to expand and reach out more.
That's pretty cool. Now, your gym location, address, you want to share with people?
Yeah, so Art Play Gym in Sunnyvale. We're right off Tasman and Lawrence. Anyone looking to, personal training. We have circuit training classes. We have boxing, kickboxing. So come check it out.
That's pretty awesome. Here we go. Now, so you guys want to get in shape, get yourself fit, learn a little bit of nutrition, diet, learn from a professional fighter in the Sunnyvale area. Making sure you guys hit up Favian, DM him on IG, and or stop by this gym, and maybe mention this interview. You might get a first session 50% off.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Now, if your opponent watching this interview, what are you gonna have to say to Lorenzo?
Let's bang. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to put on a fucking show. I just want to make it a memorable night. Let's go fucking
make a history.
Yeah, let's make it a fun fight. Everyone to watch.
That's pretty awesome. Now, the last 4 or 5 years I've been seeing you. What are you primarily, like when you train, what are you primarily working on?
So a little everything, but primarily stand up. I love stand up and exchange, and I've been doing a lot of just technical boxing work, footwork. So,
it's crazy. I was talking to Lorenzo yesterday, right? I interviewed him. He's been only in the game for the last 3.5 years. And you take a longer break than when he just got into the game. I'm like, damn, Lorenzo. I'm like, when you start your first amateur fight, it's like, I've been into this about 3.5 years, and I'm like, damn, so you've been off for 5 years. So he started it when you got off. So now this is a very intriguing story for both ends, and I can't wait to watching you guys scrap on June 8th. For more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com, and definitely you're gonna have 12 amateur fights and 6 to 8 pro fights, and don't miss it out. It's about 20 fights on the card. Lots up and comer and a lot of OGs also in the card as well.
Yeah.
And this event's live stream pay-per-view. And if you can't make it to the event, order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Any interesting stories the last few years you want to share with people?
Not much. I pretty much shared everything. Let's go. Let's get fight time.
Let's go, fight time. And please subscribe my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. The one after June 8th, it's going to go back to Cow Palace August 17th. So any fighters, managers want to DM me, secure a spot, fighting on the next card at the Cow Palace first round fight, the biggest promoter, biggest MMA fight in California regional scene. Make sure you guys DM me, get a hold of me, and follow me on Instagram. Subscribe my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Once again, Zhong Low Cage Fighting Series number 10 is going down June 8th, and right next to me we have Favian Gutierrez. Am I saying it right?
No, but you got it.
No, I've been trying to say your name correctly. Shit. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. Have a good fun, brother.
All right, thanks,
See
man.
you guys. June 8th. Signing out.